What's up, y'all? It's your girl Q the Queen coming at y'all with a tutorial of this recreation look that I did. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. Here I'm just reapplying my base because it started to melt on me basically because I was up around moving and I also didn't set it. So we're also gonna go ahead. That is by the Beauty Treats, y'all. It's from my local beauty supply store. Pretty sure you can find it in yours as well. Then what you see me doing here is I went into my Nickak, also from my local beauty supply store, and I just used the white to set that base so it wouldn't move as I was applying our beautiful fuchsia pink Boom from Miss BH Cosmetics Take Me to Brazil palette. And what I'm doing is I'm using a crease brush and literally just dabbing that into my crease, building that color. And here I am blending that into my eyebrow, or fading it, getting rid of that harsh line. I'm literally doing counterclockwise and clockwise. Those are the same brushes, y'all. Counterclockwise and clockwise motions. And we're gonna dip into this turquoise blue. I'm sorry they don't have names for these colors. If they did it, it would be so much easier. But you get the gist, you know what I'm saying? Pull out your own turquoise, make it work. Here, I forgot my tape, so yeah, that's just to give me a more cleaner look, So we're just doing the exact same thing, building that color. And here I'm actually going to slow it down for y'all so y'all can see what I mean by going counterclockwise and clockwise to blend. See that? That's basically how I blend. Now what I'm doing is I'm going back and forth between my brush that I use with my fuchsia pink and then my turquoise. So I'm just going back and forth to blend those colors together. So here we're using some Maybelline concealer. I'm not sure what shade this is again, guys. Y'all, so let's go ahead and ready. It is 40 medium. And I'm going in with this small angled brush. And what I do is I just dab a little concealer on it and I look up, and that's going to determine on where my crease is going to, how high it's going to be. And I just go from there. I go to the end, and it's going to be a full cut crease. So I'm cutting it all the way to the end, and then of course I'm going to then drag it to the front. And also I wanted to let you guys know I'm dabbing that on there. I'm not swiping because I don't want to pick up that pink or that turquoise that's under it. So I am dabbing the concealer onto my eyelid. I also went into some of that white again just to set it because I was being impatient. I didn't want to wait for it to dry. Usually I wait for it to dry, y'all. But for recording purposes, I went ahead and set it with some white. And then I went into this angled brush, y'all. I'm sorry, I don't know any of these brushes' names. I can only tell you what type of brush it is. But this is an angled brush. I got this from Ross, though. It came with a little glass set. Those pink brushes you saw I got from Walmart. And then I went in with this angled, this is actually an Eco Tool brush. I can tell you what type of brushes these are because I know. They're Eco Tool brushes, also from Walmart. And so I went in there to get rid of any concealer that I saw, to be more precise. You want a brush like this. It's just easier for me. Not everybody needs a brush. This is a Kiss eyelash glue, and it's white, but it does dry clear. And that's what I'm using to apply my glitter. I did go section by section because on my other eye, I tried to do it the whole thing because I'm using pressed glitter by Nabj. Everything's going to be in the description box. Anything I don't mention will be in the description box, guys. So y'all can go and look it up because a lot of this stuff is from local supply stores, and I think this pressed glitter palette is from either Flea Market Mall in Houston or Dallas. I'm not sure. But I love it. Love it, love it, love it. It has some beautiful colors, and the plastic glitters aren't too hard to apply. You just need a good glue. And so, yeah, I'm working section by section here. So, boom. The glitter's all on there. I'm going to grab my spoolie here and just remove any excess glitter that I didn't want in places that it got. I do apologize, y'all, for not showing the eyeliner. I'm really not sure what eyeliner it is. I think it's Mulanie, if I'm saying that right. I don't know if that brand is still existent. Applicator brush, but I'm dipping into Nickak's products because I don't like their brush at all whatsoever. It's too hard for me personally. At least Melanie's brush is very flexible and easier for me to work with. And I do apologize that I'm not able to really explain how I'm doing this wing, because it really was a winged wing. Yeah, so I'll eventually do a more detailed video on how I achieve different shapes of wings. And this is a Lala lash from my local beauty supply store. They're 3D mink. They're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just hard for me to apply because my eyelashes are super curly. Super curly. So I edited out a lot of the struggle, y'all. But best believe your girl struggled putting that eyelash on. See, that's the Nickak brush right there. And you only got a little sample of it. But yeah, that's the brush that I don't like. So here we're just going to go ahead and beat this face, and we're just highlighting. Now, I can't say highlighting is the same for everybody. This is just how I like to highlight. You really would have to figure out what works best for your facial structure. You know, just look at your natural highlights of your face. That's really how I do it. I look at the natural highlights of my face, because you know, once you add foundation all over your face, it's going to get rid of all your reds and contour, and it's going to make you look dead. I have a lot of people on my Facebook lives in my inbox telling me that they look dead, and I have to, you know, let them know, like, you gotta highlight, you gotta contour to bring life back to your face. If you're gonna wear foundation, that's why you look dead. And this brush that I'm using is a blush brush, I think. Oh no, it's actually a complexion brush. So then I went ahead and grabbed my beauty blender, and I wet that thing. You see my face now looks like, I mean, I don't look dead at all. I do have color, but that contour is what really brings your face together. Like, you can highlight in just foundation and probably get away with it, but baby, contour your face, because it's going to bring back the more red tones in your face. You know what I'm saying? It's going to bring back the darker tones in your face. That's the powder that I had just bought literally like that day or the day before, and I thought I knew what I was doing, but I didn't, because I ended up putting too much, and I really didn't like how it came out at all. I really didn't. I don't know about how you guys gonna like it, but me personally, I didn't like it, and I also didn't like the placement. I had kind of placed it a little bit too low, but yeah. I also went with the darker color, which was a big mistake, because I thought I knew what I was doing. I'm gonna stop getting on these videos thinking I know what I'm doing, and next time I'm be for sure I know what I'm doing. But the face still came together even though I did that. But now I know, like, I'm not knocking it. It is Nickak. I'm not knocking it at all. I actually love this stuff now that I know what I'm doing with it. So of course I'm just setting my highlight places that I've highlighted. And that's really where I messed up, y'all. I grabbed the same brush that I applied it with and tried to blend with it. It's just too flimsy of a brush. There's the same brand of brush that I had applied that pink to my crease. It's just too flimsy to be trying to blend. But to add, that's cool. But to blend, yeah, it's a no-go. So boom, we getting all sexy and stuff, because you know what I'm saying. I was literally going to bed after this. But baby, let me tell you, I took so many pictures and ain't got nobody to send them to. But listen, I was feeling myself. I really was. Even though I wasn't really feeling the contour, I was still feeling myself. I think we're gonna highlight next, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, using Master Chrome by Maybelline. Period. I am dramatic with the highlights, so y'all excuse me as I bling my face, because I like to be shiny. Shiny, not oily. There's a difference. I get oily. But yeah, here I'm gonna attempt to blend these two different brands of lip lacquers, which it just didn't come out the way I imagined in my head, which is fine, because you know, you stay, you live and you learn. That's all what this life is about, living and learning, baby. And that's all I'm doing, is living and learning. But yeah, one brand I believe is Maybelline and the other brand is LA Girl. So yeah, that's all that says it all right there. That's the LA Girl. And then the next color I pull out, that's the Maybelline. I did line my lip using that same contour palette that I used to apply my base for my eyeshadow, my Beauty Treats. And that's what I used to contour with before I bought this contour powder. But y'all love cheap stuff. Like, come on now. I love it. So yeah, here you're gonna see me attempt to do this, and I start to realize, like, wow, these are two different textures of lip lacquers. So I just went along with it anyways, and I sprayed my face. I think I used rose water. Boom, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this look. Man, look, my Facebook is gonna be in the description. You can catch my lives. If you're interested, go ahead and send your girl friend requests. I will add as many people as I possibly can, so you can catch my lives. And send me your recreations of this look, guys, if y'all do it. Love y'all.